You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
You already know. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to the Couch Stealers. Couch Stealer. It is the one and only Meister Mikey J.
And it's your boy AU.
Yeah, AU, how you feeling that Vinland?
Bro, what the fuck, son?
Bro, I told you, Vinland Saga this week was insane. It was insane.
Yes, it was. But where was this shit all season? Cause I needed at least one other episode of this. Just one other episode of this, of what I got. I needed that.
You needed that? You needed more coins in the eye and limbs getting cut off.
He flicked that motherfucking coin like what's my man from Hunter x Hunter?
Oh my god! With
the butler,
the butler from the Zoldyck family.
Coins, yes, in his motherfucking eye. My man killed a moth with that little rock, bro. That shit puffed. Like, nah, cause this I needed a little bit more of this. At least one other episode, or at least a scene or two. You get what I'm saying? Of this.
But that's the thing. Like, Vinland this year, I feel like it was all about Torkel's story. Not Torkel. It was all about Thorfinn's story. About, like, him coming into himself and not having all this hate and rage. And, love is peace and peace is love. And then so, like, they was kind of lulling us a little bit. They was giving us good story, but lulling us a little bit. And then Torgil came in, was like, nah, I got y'all. Y'all need some limbs to get cut off real quick. Y'all need some body, some damage, some blood.
Listen, I needed some body parts. I needed some entrails.
Yo, blood make the grass grow. Kill.
Listen. Yo. Blood make the grass grow. All right, and there's no grass over there right now. And I need more blood.
You need more blood? Well, I think here's what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna get a war. I think we're about to get a crazy war. I think Canute is, like I said, we talked about it before. Canute's on his like conqueror stuff, so like he's on his conqueror. So we're gonna get a lot of different battles. I think we're gonna get more battles. We're gonna get more blood and gore, as you like to see it. I keep telling you, it's coming back around. It's definitely gonna come back around. It took a little while though. It took them a little longer than I expected them to do.
Yeah, 100%. But listen, I'm happy I finally caught up to the shit. I wasn't going to, like, I was kind of waiting to let it like kind of do its thing. So I'm not sure if this is the last episode or not. So I was also just like, damn, do I really want to watch the last episode too quickly?
Yeah, but then they show you all that blood and gore, and then it's just like, oh, I got to watch.
I need to watch it. I need the blood.
Yeah, this dude AU he moonlights as like one of them like hash slinging slasher types. He just don't tell us.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love that shit. I do. I love me some good fucking gore, boy. Like, Goblin Slayer. If y'all have not caught Goblin Slayer, please watch Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer was fucking lit. With some crazy opening scene. Like, absolutely crazy opening scene.
I was gonna say, you can't tell people about the Goblin Slayer without disclaimer of that first episode.
I get it.
That first episode was a lot.
Was wild.
That first episode was a lot.
It was a lot. But
I didn't go back to Goblin Slayer.
It was the reality of the world that people live in there. You know what I mean? And they did that. They set that precedent. They set that tone. And you got that throughout the rest of the show with lighthearted moments. And they did a great job. So first and foremost, shout out Goblin Slayer. Go peep that shit, please. Goblin Slayer really is that good. Like, it really is that good. I don't think it's like great, but it is really good.
I got other stuff to watch, but it is on my ever expanding list of anime to watch right now. I'm if I can ever get time from work, I'm gonna finish, because I have a thread going on Twitter watching Violet Evergarden, which I'll be honest, I didn't think I was ever going to dabble into Violet Evergarden, but then what was it, Frankie and Titania on Twitter, they were like, nah, for real, it's really dope. So I was like, let me try it, bro. First off, and I gotta say this because I don't know if I've mentioned this before, some of the best animation, like clean, beautiful animation of an anime that I have seen in recent memory. Because of the way that they just set everything up. Like, you remember when we was first watching Vinland Saga and Vinland Saga this season, and what's it called? They came to all that green, all that gold wheat, and everything looked so magical and everything. And it was like a little bit of a twinge and everything.
Bro, it was like endless fields of daffodils
Mm-hmm.
and chamomile. Like it looked crazy, boy. Like
Yo, Violet Evergarden, the entire series is like that. Like the entire series. Like it's some of the most beautiful. That was the first thing I said. I was like, this is some of the most beautiful animation that I've ever seen. And not gonna lie, they got Little John in there too. They got Little John. The head. I'm only like 4 episodes in, but like the head like writer person. So basically, like the whole premise of the story is like what's it called? So this girl who's like the main character Violet, she's her whole life she's been bred to be a weapon to the point where like it's almost like she was like this mindless slave that they just said like, okay, you're with this general now, you're his pet, you're with that general now, you're his pet. Like it was that kind of thing. But there's one general in particular, and so like when the story picks up, the war is over, she got both her arms blown off, so now she's got like mechanical arms.
What? I'm just sitting here listening to you talk, and then arms blown off. Like, okay, you just dabbled over that shit like this was just some regular ass shit.
Did I buried the lead a little bit?
I mean, like, shit, bro. I didn't know this was Full Metal. Like,
yo, honestly, it is. She kind of got like she got like the automail like kind of arms and stuff. And so what's cool about it, and it is, it's a lighthearted joint. It's a lighthearted joint. So she wakes up in the hospital and she's like, "Yo, where's my general? I gotta go to my general." And the dude's like, "Yeah, well, the war's over. So the general told you to have a life, bro." Meanwhile, that general dead as all death. Yo, he dead as all death, and she don't even know. So like, it's really cool the way that like she gets a job with like the guy who came to pick her up at the hospital, who used to be in the military too. And essentially, and this is the thing that kind of like blows minds a little bit, they live in a world where people can read but can't write. So like their job is to write letters to other people for people.
For goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
so it's cool because like they don't know how to write. So it's like you come to them. It's not just like, hey, tell the story. And this is where I'm at now, where she's kind of picking up on, hey, I can't just say the story. It's like, hey, I want to break up with my like significant other, but I want to let them down easy. Can you write something that'll let them down easy? Yeah. It's like that. And so they'll be like, okay, I got you. And so that's like her job. But the thing about it is
that's an interesting story. Okay.
Bro, but she's military. Her whole existence is military. She ain't got an ounce of nuance in her whatsoever. She doesn't. The whole premise is like her getting in tap with like emotions that she doesn't even know. Like the whole thing is, when the last thing her general said to her before he died. Again, she doesn't know that he died yet. But the last thing he said to her was, "I love you." And her whole reason for taking this job is because like she sees that like the way that they write is conveying other people's emotions, and she literally says a bunch of times, "I want to know what that means."
Damn.
Yo,
bro. Like, imagine hearing all these different words and shit. Bitch, what kind of word is that? No dictionaries, no nothing. It's like, I don't know what that means. Remember Django when my boy was like, what did he say?
The Django?
And he said, no, it wasn't positive. He said, I'm something, he's dead.
Positive he did.
Yeah, he said I don't know what positive means or something like that. Whatever it was, you know what I'm talking about.
Is that one of the Brittle brothers? Yes. Are you positive? I don't know. You don't know if you're positive? I don't know what positive means.
He said, okay, bye. He said, I'm positive he dead. Boy, it's going to be instances like that with that shit, learning these words and then having to use that shit right then and there, boy.
Yo, it's crazy because she's tapping into emotions. And I didn't even mean to go this deep on Violet Evergarden, but like, I really enjoy it and I just haven't had the time to watch it. But like, for real, like she really, how do you not know what love means, bro? Like, because she never got it. She never experienced. So like the whole premise is her trying to get in tap with her emotions. And so like when they first have her writing letters, she's terrible at it. Because somebody's like, yo, I want to break up with like my significant other. You know, I don't really like them, but like, you know, I want them to be let down easy. And like she'll go and write, I'm breaking up with you. I want to let you down easy. So I'm letting you know through this letter. Like mad blunt. So if you get around to watching it, I divide to watch that joint. That joint not good. Not good, not bad. It's not bad.
No, I'm not gonna probably tune in because it's not my cup of tea. I just feel like I have the things that I really love about anime and why I watch it. Yeah. There are things that I would prefer to watch in like with actual people in those instances.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Like,
I got you. I think like, and again, I'm dabbling. So shout out to anime Twitter because y'all the ones that put me on the stuff that I didn't. Because like I said, like AU, I'm definitely a shonen juggernaut. But like, if you gonna slide something my way, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a solid 2-3 episodes, 3-4 episodes if I like it. I'm gonna let it rock. But you do gotta watch Dorohedoro. Like if you talking gore and everything, and I don't even mean to slide on that, but like you gotta watch Dorohedoro, bro. Like ASAP. Like if you like gore,
yeah. I told you I had already caught like the first 2 episodes.
Crocodile head.
Yeah, man. He over here swallowing up heads and talking to them while they're inside. Imagine your head gets swallowed by a man with a crocodile head, and your head is inside of his head, and then his head come out of the head that swallowed your head. Bro, this is Inception on the highest level. Like, I'll probably die off the strength.
Yo, honestly, that's the thing. It's almost like
he Orochimaru out of his own stomach.
Oh my god. Orochimaru used to really be like throating down scrolls too. That's the worst part about it. Nah, we ain't even gonna laugh. I can't even laugh at that. You could laugh. He really was like deep throating, gargling scrolls. Like I'm nah.
Okay.
Am I wrong though? And he swallowed. Like I ain't even trying to take it there, but it's Orochimaru take it there for himself. We ain't even had nothing to do. We just talking about what we see. Orochimaru took it there himself.
Okay. So I gotta chime in here just because I was, as I told you before the pod, I was finishing up Vinland Saga while we were going.
Yep.
All right. Hold the fucking phone. What do you get out of setting up them niggas like that? I don't get it. You're gonna do it anyway.
You talking about Canute?
Yes. Why even frame and make all of this shit look like that, bro? When like, nigga, you already the ruler. Why you gotta frame people, son? Just tell them niggas I'm taking your fucking farm.
Because I think he's still trying to be a benevolent ruler, even though he doesn't understand yet that you can't be. He's trying to be a benevolent ruler while also trying to be a benevolent conqueror. Where it's like, bro, you can't be a
benevolent conqueror, bro. You just gotta conquer.
Exactly.
You could be benevolent after you conquer, but you got to do shit in order to conquer.
He's eventually going to get to that point, but that's what I think that was. I think that was him trying to
I don't think he will, bro, because that watching his father's head come back up.
Which I told you was coming. I told you it was coming back.
You did. To watch his father's head come back up, like, is that's like his conscience, like, of like the evil side, like the, you know what I mean, what he doesn't want to be. So that's like the constant reminder in that battle that he's struggling with. But like, you can't be both.
That's a wild Jiminy Cricket, bro.
Yo, it is. It is a wild Jiminy Cricket for sure. 100%.
Yo, the headless Jiminy Cricket. I'm dead.
The headless Jiminy Cricket for real. But like, nah, man. Like, I don't understand why he had to set him up. And like, yo, he was a member of your King's Guard. What the fuck, bro?
Well, to be fair,
I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like, this man was somebody who protected you, whatever, yada yada. Like,
to be fair though, his brother needed to go, and his brother got
why?
Because I mean, needed to go not in the sense of like they needed to take him out. Needed to go like he couldn't be a part of the King's Guard. The motherfucker can't cut a pig. You can't be a part of the King's Guard if you can't cut a pig.
Do with anything? Okay, you can't cut the pig, bro. That's not an offense.
No. It wasn't an offense, but they roasted him like it was offense, and they roasted him.
Yeah,
They roasted him.
They were going in on his ass, bro. He had to fight for that.
Yo, I can't even be mad at him because even if he lost, you have to fight. You can't even go back nowhere ever again.
Yeah, that's a. You better go over there and beat his ass, and if you don't, you're like, you better go back outside and beat his ass.
See, I thought that's what his brother was going to say. To your point, but like, so he's the King's Guard. He leaves because he sees that he's trying to that Canute's trying to like overthrow his dad's farm and all of this stuff. Canute isn't looking at, oh, I'm losing one of my King's Guard. He's looking at it like, yo, I want that farm.
I need that farm. So like, fuck it, nigga. They a dime a dozen, but they're not, bro. Like niggas who are that powerful, that skilled, nigga, are not like. These are not fucking like these not even one out of a dozen, nigga. Like. Nah. It's 1 in 1,000, that nigga, boy. Yeah. That nigga cut a nigga arm off and cut him in half while he was in the air floating. That's crazy, bro.
Yo, I'd say
that nigga said, listen, this is my thing. and he cut that nigga the fuck up. Nah.
So wait, let me ask you this.
Oh
little
my
brother.
god! So now if Canute actually goes, he sees Torfin again.
Yeah, that's where I think we're headed. We're headed
Which
back
is
to
gonna
Canute
be crazy
seeing Torfin.
because it'll be nuts. Imagine Torkel somehow gets drawn back into this shit and he sees Torfin. I don't think Torkel goes against Torfin personally.
All I know is this.
I know Torkel a warrior, but like I don't think Torkel goes against Torfin.
Here's my thing. What's gonna happen? Because I'm telling you, I have a sense that something's gonna go super far left. What is gonna be the thing that makes Torfin come back and say, I'm gonna have to start fighting again? Is it gonna be protecting life? Or like is it gonna be somebody dying in front of him? Is it gonna be my man, I can't think of his name.
Protecting he has. Because listen to this. Listen to this. And this is my thing. I personally think that when he offered him to be a retainer, that was all he needed. He needed something to protect. He needed something to live for. He now knows how to farm. He knows how to do all this extra shit, all this other stuff. Torfin needed something, nigga, to live. He needed something to live.
But man's needed a hobby or something.
Whatever it was, he needed it to live. Okay? And he found that on that farm. He found that there. So them going over to take that farm and take everything that he finally was able to be able to reconcile with, he has to fight for that now.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's protecting his peace there.
Yeah, I can see that 100% because he's finally found something that he's been looking for so long. The fact that he now has something and now somebody's trying to come and take it away. Nah,
he got to fight for that, bro. He has to fight for that now. And if niggas got to die so my nigga can come back and be quick as fuck again, then that's what the fuck we doing.
I can't lie, I do miss seeing Torfin fight. I do.
I need that shit, bro.
Wait, I need the 2 daggers back out. I need the 2 daggers with him jumping in the sky, like curled up, about to strike.
Straight up strike you in your neck on both sides.
I do. Blood coming out your mouth, blades in both niggas, blood coming out your mouth.
I need all of that.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need
that. Scalp these niggas.
Yo, for real though, this has been actually a pretty solid winter season. Like I said, we talked a little bit last week. And speaking of which, appreciate y'all. Before I even go any further, we went straight into it. Appreciate y'all rocking with us from last week. Last week was such an endeavor to get an episode out, to record the episode, it was an endeavor.
Endeavor, boy. Hellfire flame endeavor.
Beating his kids. It was an endeavor.
Jesus Christ, boy. Jackson 5. It was an endeavor.
No. For real, it's a Joe Jackson. I'm dead. Nah, for real. It was crazy, but y'all really rocked with us.
Joe Jackson.
He was Joe Jackson.
That's a whole entire thing I didn't even think about.
But he's Joe Jackson.
He's Joe Jackson.
He's Joe Jackson, but
in a worse way. He was out here breeding bitches.
Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize, y'all. I apologize to everybody. That was a lot, even for me. I had to think. It took me a literal second to realize that was a lot. But low-key,
I just love how you even recognized yourself. As soon as it came out, you was like, you know what? I'm gonna apologize for that one because But again, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, you're not wrong. But it's at the end of the day, and we hear. So we hear. Fingers crossed that, we 18 and a half minutes in right now. So fingers crossed that we gonna still keep it rolling.
Let's not. Let's fucking not.
Yo, for real, because I ain't trying to do that again. But nah, so the spring season's coming up. Winter season just wrapped up. There's a couple of things we talked about last year, that we said with winter season, want to make sure everything was good. But between My Hero, between Blue Lock, which was crazy. Blue Lock was crazy. It was.
You keep talking about this Blue Lock shit, bro. Listen.
Yo, don't spread your legs, bro. So people might think that you're free. People might think that you easy if you spread your legs like that.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
It's a Blue Lock. If you caught up on Blue Lock, you got that. That and Move. If you caught up on Blue Lock, when between spread your legs and people gonna think you loose, and my man from the UK just coming in and just be like, Move. Hold
on. They saying don't open your legs like that out in this motherfucker, bro. This is some shit where it's it's fisticuffs, nigga, and Fuck
Oh,
that.
they've almost come to 50 cups a couple times.
Guns get drawn for less. Let a nigga tell me don't open my legs like that. Boy, I'ma violate you in a different type of way. Fuck this sport, nigga. Like, you gonna die. You niggas, you saw how they was violating Olimar, whatever the fuck this nigga name is.
See, I always remember Olimar because of Smash. Because I used to play Olimar.
It's not
Smash
Olimar. I think it's Olmar. Just Olmar.
I'm calling him Olimar. He got
that nigga. All right, that nigga name is Olimar. Anyways, this nigga Olimar was getting violated, and somebody had to go. Like, either me or you, nigga. Somebody has to go. Nah, I can't. Blue Lock gonna piss me off probably. Like, yo, why you didn't just crack this nigga? Like,
nah, I'm telling you, I don't think Blue Lock's not gonna piss you off, and the reason why I say that is because it is an entire series about who is him. That is the whole series of Blue Lock.
I hear you.
There's
I
nothing
heard
in
you.
between. It is an entire series about who is him, and honestly, it's Super Mario Strikers meets Who Is Him meets like, you know, a Squid Game meets Without the Killing. Like it, and not only that, and I'll say this: the they do, you know how like certain anime will put, instead of like a preview of the next episode, they'll put like a little filler thing at the end. Like, you know, they'll put like a little 2-second thing at the end.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, they call that additional time, and it's hilarious. And it is mad wholesome, and it actually it just gives us little nuggets. I love additional time.
Is it something relating to like the actual show, or is it just like little like side blooper type shit?
It'll be like side blooper stuff from like the show. So like, for example,
like Bleach, when at the end when they would do like the little like shits at the end.
No, but like not like that in the same way, because like it'll still progress story. So for example, like they had one a couple episodes ago where like they went into like the little dormitories where they were, and one of the dudes that you didn't expect to be a neat freak was a crazy neat freak, and like he's like cleaning everything up and everything's over here, and he's like, ha. And then like one of the dudes walks in and like throws all his dirty clothes everywhere. Another dude walks in and like his hair's blowing in the wind, and like it was really, really funny. And then like you see him get pissed off, and then that's the end of the episode. So like they add little personality nuggets about it.
That sounds like Bleach. Like there are moments like at the end of Bleach where they'll do like these little slapstick kind of things, reviewing either someone's powers or something like that, or whatever it is, yada yada. It's all within the realm of like what's happening. It's just like, it's not actually progressing the story.
Yeah, exactly. It's letting us love the character a little bit more. It's letting us love the characters, because I'm curious to see who's your favorite character when you get going, because you're gonna be able to find my favorite character in the first episode. Because he comes up and you're gonna be like, okay, all right, that's Mikey's favorite character. So that's gonna be straight up and down. Even though I do have a second favorite character, because the show is really good and it's about that. So I do have a second favorite character, but I do have one. He's the main favorite character. But as far as like my main favorite character, but as far as the main character is concerned, like, he ain't bad, bro. Mans ain't bad. The main character, not a bad one. They just be getting power-ups. Just go into it saying this is a shonen. This isn't a sports anime. They just happen to play. Like, go into it looking at it like it's Shaolin soccer. Like, if you go into it thinking it's Shaolin soccer, you gonna enjoy it.
I'm gonna do what I can. I don't know. I'm gonna do what I can. I told you I'm gonna watch it, so I will.
I'm gonna make you do it. Well, we about to be together this weekend, so I'm gonna have you throw on that first one. I'm gonna be with you to throw on that first one.
I told you I already watched the first 2 episodes.
You did? Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta watch the third one.
You told me the third one is when they get like
yeah. You gotta watch the third one. So watch the third one. But so the spring season is here. This episode is going to drop on the 31st. So brand new spring episodes are dropping on April 1st. So we got a bunch of really hot ones to talk about, but the one I really we gotta hit it, man. We gotta hit it. We're gonna hit it a couple of times as we get rolling, but Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Swordsmith Village arc. What do you expect, AU? Let me just ask you that. What do you expect? Can they top season 2?
I have no expectations at all. I'm going in this shit as try to like clean feet as possible this shit, because like season 2 was so fire for me that I don't want to think about it. Like, can they or will they? Because like I feel like either I'm going to be disappointed, bro, or I'm going to be like, holy shit, okay, great. This was a great season 2. like it's gonna be hard for. I feel like in my mind, which is why I'm trying to, go this route. How can they top it in a way that's gonna make me just be like, God fucking damn, they did it again, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can they possibly do it?
If they do it again, Demon Slayer gets put into that upper echelon of best anime ever. If they do it again for a third straight season of having crazy story, crazy fights, crazy animation, crazy storyline, like in high stakes, like
the stakes are very fucking high.
The stakes are high. Like the stakes are very high.
The stakes do feel way higher than other anime.
And we're not even talking about how bad he's gonna get in trouble.
I do think the story's not that great. I like the story. I just don't think in order for a story to be great, there has to be some like originality to some degree to it.
Oh, and you've seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen this story before, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with this. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away from the show because I've seen this before.
I was about to say, you about to have mad Demon Slayer heads coming for you.
No, I don't give a fuck. But like, I'm not taking away from it because like I've seen it before at all. There's no negative to the fact that I've seen this. Everything's been done. You get what I'm saying? So I don't look at it like that. But I think I don't think it's like a very original story. There are plenty of other original stories I feel like I've seen in anime. Yeah, that's all I got for that.
What? Wait, I forgot. How did Tanjiro break his sword this time? It was in that last fight, right?
Low-key can't even remember, but
because I was gonna say I might have to go
breaking his sword
all the time. Bro, he about to get jumped when he go into that village.
Literally,
I hope he realizes that. Like, it's a whole village dedicated to swordsmiths and like people that have this love and passion. And you see what happens every time he breaks his sword in the original dude that like they made his sword come after him. If he comes back again to a whole village of that dude, bro, he gonna get jumped the second he walked through the gates. It's gonna be on site. It's gonna be the most on site thing. And now he got to fight and explain why his sister's a demon. So like, I know that's a big one. So we talked about this last week, and I'll keep it a buck. You mentioned how Dr. Stone takes too long, but I will admit I'm catching up on Dr. Stone episodes. But with the new season dropping, New World, what are your expectations there? Because you're caught up on Dr. Stone, correct?
Yes.
So what's your expectations going into the new season?
I don't know. I know you're more excited for Dr. Stone than I am.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Am I for real?
You love Dr. Stone, and I think
I do.
I think when you catch up to Dr. Stone season 2, like you'll be back in it.
Maybe
I
came out of it.
I see, but I think you come out of it simply because like I told you, they take far too fucking long, bro. Yeah. Like Dr. Stone takes too long for this shit to be like not like a phenomenal anime. Like niggas are not gonna keep up with it like in that regard for anime purposes.
See, it's funny. So I remember because Dr. Stone came out the same season as Fire Force.
Yep. And I was on the Fire Force.
And I was on Dr. Stone.
You was on Dr. Stone.
I was on Dr. Stone heavy. I was so hyped for Dr. Stone. And then like
I loved Dr. Stone. And I do love Dr. Stone.
But you ended up enjoying Dr. Stone more than I did. And I ended up, dude, I love Fire Force. I'm about to rewatch Fire Force. Shoot.
Bro, I love Fire Force. Like, I knew that was gonna be my shit. Like I knew that immediately off the bat.
And then when they dropped in that Soul Eater reference. Oh my god!
Because come on now, baby, we gotta get Soul Eater back. We gotta get Soul Eater back.
Listen, I'm gonna say this on the pod because not everybody on the podcast that listen to us follow me on Twitter, and if you don't follow, it's at Meister Mikey J. Now I'm gonna say this because I've said this on Twitter, and excuse me, brother, I'm gonna take a little bit here. If they bring back Soul Eater and give it a remake, y'all ain't gonna know what to do with me. I'm about to be the most obnoxious Soul Eater fan on the timelines. I'm gonna be the most.
I'm gonna have to see that now. You might as well just dropping Soul Eater. I'm gonna be the most
obnoxious. So, bro, that's gonna be I'm thinking that's gonna be my next tat. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna like wire and everything, but I want a Soul Eater tat. I want a Soul Eater bad, like maybe like Black Star or something. But I don't want that to get mixed up with like the Joe Star. But like I'm really like I need some more ink on my other arm and everything, and so I want an anime base. I think it's going to be some type of Soul Eater. I see a lot of people do the Sun and the Moon, which is dope, but I've seen it done before. But like, even if I can like bring everybody in and like Black Star is my guy first and foremost. So like, I just know if they bring it back, it's going to be curtains. Cancel Christmas. It's going to be done.
Low key. Fire, at least in my mind right now, based off what you just said. Get not Soul Eater. Yeah, my fucking brain, bro. It was a long day. Get the Soul Eater moon and get a Black Star.
Ooh, like in the
Like
sky.
moon and the star.
Ooh. Because I do like the moon better than the sun. The sun be creeping me out. I can't lie. As much as I love it,
fucking creep me out.
Really? No, I like the moon. The moon, because the moon always looks so dope in like the backdrop, and like when Medusa's like chilling up there, or like when Stein's like getting ready to fight. And like I love the moon, but the sun, like the sun be the sun be a little weird, just a tad weird, like a little weird. But nah, I think this is where we get to like the hard reset of the season. We got all the stuff that we were going to get out of the winter, and it was a strong season. It was a stronger season than I expected it to be. Because like I said, we had some little nuggets in there. It was a stronger season than I expected it to be. But this is where we're going to start hitting the ground running with a couple of these, and we still got more heat coming later this year because Bleach is coming back. We got my One Punch Man's coming. We got a lot more heat coming. And even
I was excited for One Punch Man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, we talked about it. Mappa got it. So as long as them slaves working on it, you know it's going to be some fire animation.
I hear that, and I get what you're saying. It's just that like, there's only so much gag I can deal with, nigga. Like there has to be a challenge for this nigga at some point, bro. Like to some degree, bro. To some degree.
Bro,
like,
Moomin Rider is his challenge. Remember? That's your boy, Moomin Rider.
That makes zero sense, and you're just trying to play on some stupid shit.
Because I hate Moomin Rider.
Okay, but that makes no sense to what we're even just talking about.
Just take his bike and go home.
Why are you even going there? Anyways.
Because he got to take his bike and go home.
He's trying to get me riled up. I ain't even playing into this shit. Anyways. Yeah, nah. There's only so much I can live with when it comes to like that whole entire fucking like world. Like, bro, like, yes, the King of the Monsters just came through and fucked everybody up, nigga. Mm-hmm. Like they was fucking niggas up. Mm-hmm. These niggas was looking like they would have lost that day.
I still think they only not gonna lose because it's Saitama.
Because it's Saitama, and it's not even gonna be close still. So it's just like I need this shit to make some type of fucking sense.
Nah, we gonna get moments. That's what I think we gonna get out of One Punch Man. One Punch Man is gonna be because we can't get no other moments other than
I feel like Bran in Game of Thrones. I just feel like I'm the one. I'm the 3-eyed raven, nigga. Like I already know what the fuck this shit is gonna look like. Like I feel so bland and like just like I like it because like it has its funny moments and shit, and niggas get punched the fuck up. But like you know.
Well, man said, I'm the 3-eyed raven. That was like Bran Stark's only line for like 4 seasons.
Nigga, literally.
Yo, but I think truly like we've got some and I'll say this because Mashle was one that we talked about last week, and I am excited for Mashle, and it's cut from a similar One Punch Man cloth. So maybe instead of going to One Punch Man, you go to Mashle to get some jokes and get some like I'm so strong, I'm gonna punch everything and just like screw up the whole power dynamic in this world because y'all didn't know I existed, and then I show up and screw up the whole power dynamic of this world. So like I don't know. I'm just thinking about the amount of things that are coming out as far as difference, the things I still got to catch up on. Like how many episodes for real? How many series are on your like anime watch list? If you had to just throw a wild number out there, how many series that
right
you really
now
that you really want to watch
are on that I list? Really want to watch?
Yeah.
God damn.
Because my list is low key kind of getting longer, and it needs to be.
My list is deeper than I would like it to be right now. I think I saw like 8. And I think,
mine's way longer than that.
No, but that's too much. Like because I try not to like put anything on like a watch list for myself until like I at least catch up to something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like then I'll just I'll end up getting like start feeling like Mr. Krabs. Like, and I'm just like kind of looking all over the place trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do next. Like
straight Mr. Krabs mean?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I'm all over the place and I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do next. So like I try to keep the list very short and I make sure like I accomplish whatever I accomplish on my list.
See, I need to start doing that because what happens is I don't finish things. I start them and I don't finish, even though I'm getting better at that. I'm getting much better at like starting and then actually finishing. Dora helped a lot because I banged that out. I had nothing to do that weekend, and I literally banged out that entire series in a weekend, which was great. And it was like the momentum that I needed. So I banged that out. Violet Evergarden's only like 12 episodes plus a movie, so I'm gonna bang that out. Like I'm just trying to get some momentum of some things while crossing stuff off my list because I still got to go back and finish the Stone Ocean. Because every time I start Stone Ocean,
I didn't finish Stone Ocean because like it's not on Netflix.
No, it is. It's
It
all
is?
on Netflix. I think so.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because like
I'm about.
if it was on Netflix, I would have finished Stone Ocean because that was on like that's a part of my 8.
You talking about like is it still up there or like did they take it down or did they update it?
Where's the updating the episodes like to end the season
To
out?
my understanding, and I'll double check on this before I say it, to my understanding, it is, with the exception of like one big movie that they're putting out in a couple months. But other than that, yes. But I could be wrong on that because Netflix be playing games when it comes to JoJo's and Stone Ocean, which is again a solid season, another solid season from what I've seen.
It. I enjoyed what I watched, and then I felt like we had this huge break in between like that season. I'm like, I don't like that. Don't give me breaks in between seasons, bro. Like not,
you know how
not
Netflix
even like that.
Doing. Well, because that's the thing. Because what's it called? Spy Family's coming back, and that's basically I think it was like a cut in between the season ones, or no, Spy Family come back for season 2. I'm sorry, but they did that earlier in season 1 where they took like a 2-month break and it came back. But Netflix takes longer than 2 months. Netflix will be like, all right, here the first 8 episodes in January. Here the next 8 episodes the following March, March of the next year. Here you go,
literally like.
So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, but I gotta watch Stone Ocean as far as my list is concerned. So that's one. Violet Evergarden, I talked about that. I've finished a couple. I need to get on what's the boxing one? I want to watch the boxing one. Because everybody keeps talking about how good that was, Hemo Open or something like that, I think. Sorry if I butchered that. So like there's stuff on my list that I know I'm gonna have to get to eventually. It's just a matter of like, am I gonna have the time to sit down and watch? I mean, I still gotta catch up on Dr. Stone before I got time on that because it's like a week, but I still need to catch up on Dr. Stone before that comes back. Like, there's a good amount of really good series that I want to watch, and we didn't even talk about Jujutsu Kaisen coming back either, and that's gonna be one that isn't this supposed to be like a prequel season?
I don't know, but I don't want a prequel season. Personally,
I'd be giving us a little bit too much prequel stuff, but at the same time,
I don't need a prequel season, bro.
The movie was really good.
I enjoyed the movie. Like, what are they giving us, bro? That I feel like they have not given us already.
But that's the thing. Jujutsu Kaisen season, and let me actually look this up because I do want to talk about this. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, I believe it's supposed to be a prequel. And it's set to come out in July of 2023. Let me just translate that because I don't speak Japanese. Believe June 2023, excuse me. And so like July 6th. Okay, I got it here. July 6th, 2023. But that's the thing, like, it's supposed to be a prequel series that's supposed to show like the history of like Gojo and the dude from the movie.
Yeah, but I don't care about that much.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I'm not saying I wouldn't mind it, but for that to be a season, bro, like I need, you could have given me 2 episodes of that.
But here's the thing. No, but here's the thing, because it is a part of the manga. So like it's basically going to be the adaptation of chapters 65 to 79 of the manga. So
bro, that like So here's the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, because it's in the manga, like it needs to be in the anime, or vice versa. Like, bro, even if I was reading the manga, I'd be like, I don't need this many fucking chapters of this backstory. Like, that's my own personal take on it. It's just like, I feel like with what's already happened within the story, we got enough of connections where it's like, okay, let's just keep the story going for now.
Yeah, but that's not going to be the only thing we're getting, and I'm reading this now. So, like, it's confirmed that second season will adapt Gojo's past arc, which covers chapters 65 to 79 of the manga, but it also revolves around, will also adapt the Shibuya incident. So that's chapter 79 to 136. Okay, so there's going to be, there's going to be 2 parts of this.
I thought it was going to be just like that. I'd have been tight. I ain't going to lie to you.
Sitting there like, yo, this is a book. So yeah, I think, and I mean, we got 24 episodes in season 1, so we're gonna get at least 20 episodes in season 2. So it's gonna be close. So I'm interested to see. There's a bunch of stuff coming up in the spring. Let us know. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up at our Couch Steelers on Twitter. Hit us up individually. Let us know what you're really excited for the spring. But AU, before we get up out of here, also shout out Netflix for bringing Scott Pilgrim back.
Oh my god,
that's gonna
bro.
be really dope.
Scott
That's gonna be
Pilgrim
really
is
dope.
my shit, boy.
Yeah, and it's coming back as an anime.
To this day, that nigga jumping out of the window is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my fucking life. My boy ran in front of her like she didn't see, and then jumped out the window, the smallest. Nigga, this is like a basement window. You know those little ones that barely let the light in? Nigga's like, damn, nigga, you have to turn on the lights type deal. He jumped through one of them shits in perfect form, bro. Nah, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is it's a classic for me.
And don't forget, he reached back to get his jacket too.
He literally reached back
and then ran behind her as he ran away.
And she's just like, nigga, I saw you. Like, shit.
But yo, before we get up out of here, we got to hit the hot take from this past week. Appreciate everybody.
This one was a way closer one than I thought it was gonna be.
The Glass Case of Emotions hot take though. That's what one. That's the one we doing this week. Let me pull it up on
never
Twitter.
mind.
Yeah. I know. Trust me. Oh, I see what you're seeing, and I'm excited for next week to talk about that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to talk about that next week. But yeah, it's a Glass Case of Emotions Hot Take Tuesday, where we are revisiting some of the most heart-wrenching moments from some of our favorite anime series. Which moment hit you the hardest? So we talking, the options were Kodapika's Scarlet Pain from Hunter x Hunter, when he had to watch old girl hold up all the people's eyes that he had. We did Lucy's dog from Elfin Lied getting beat to death by them bullies, and then Lucy going ahead and repainting the walls in that entire classroom with red. And then Kamina's final moments in Gurren Lagann. And then finally, Aaron's teary laughter after he found out nothing has changed and Jan's became a Titan's lunch. AU, which one did you go with, my brother?
Oh, bro, it was easy for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you had?
Bro, imagine you a little kid and you watch the fucking kids around you beat your fucking dog to death.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Yeah. Like that's nigga, these are kids and they're just violent enough to beat your dog to death and make you watch it.
Yeah, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, somebody
I was like, nigga, that. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, somebody should have flagged that. Like,
yeah, that had to get flagged or something.
Because my thing with that is, like, you know what kind of soulless person you got to be to beat a pooch to death? Like, come on, a cat,
nigga, a little puppy, nigga.
That's like, soulless. That's soulless and some haters.
That shit's sick, bro. That's Vecna.
Yo, Vecna is sick. But yo, so 60% of the people agree with you on Instagram. That what took the cake. Lucy's dog and beat to death took 60% of the vote. Kodapika and Kamina each split 20%. Nobody voted for Aaron on Twitter though. That was interesting. I mean, on Instagram, that was interesting. On Twitter, Aaron did take it with 40% of the vote. Kamina, Lucy, and Kodapika also tied on that.
You took 40 on Twitter?
Yep, 40%. So 40% went with Aaron's teary laughter. But again, most people, I went.
I feel like that's biased, but okay.
I went with, I believe I went with Kamina's death because that joint just was so unexpected and hit me in such a way. I remember I was in disbelief the whole next episode of Gurren Lagann. Like, yo, where Kamina coming from? Like, I know he ain't dead. Like, that hurt. So
you're gonna come back from the spiral.
Yes. Kamina! And he didn't even get to be with his girl. I was so mad about that. Even though I'm glad that she became like big sister after that. She became Simone's big sister. Shout out Simone. Shout out Gurren Lagann. But yo, we about to get up out of here. AU, before we head out, you gonna leave the people with anything, my brother?
You already know. Per usual, baby, there's always room on the couch.
Absolutely always room on the couch. And also, and we talked about this last week, and we gonna be there. Y'all listen to this on Friday. We gonna be there tonight down in Brooklyn at, I believe it's the Love Story Bar down in Brooklyn. Yep. So shout out to Shonen Pump for the crazy party. This party's about to be really fun. Really excited to go meet, network with some people, chat. Come through.
Because we doing some interviews. We got some gifts to give away.
Yo, facts. If you trying to get some, we ain't gonna tell you what it is. We're not going to tell y'all what it is, but if y'all want some of this good, come through Find the Couch Stealers, myself, AU, and just kind of kick it with us. We're gonna be around. You're gonna see me dancing. You're gonna see AU doing some dancing and chilling at the bar and talking.
Sipping and sipping and sipping.
Sipping and sipping and sipping and sipping and sipping. It's gonna be mad fun. So yo, I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. Chill. Don't judge me because I'm beautiful. Anyway. But yo, that's all we got for y'all this week. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. As always, hit us up on all our social medias at the Couch Stealers, on YouTube, on Twitter, on IG, on TikTok. We dropping new content every week now, so things are really rolling. Shout out to the VLG studio for all the great work supporting us that they do. Facts. And yo, big facts. If you coming to Shonen Pump, let us know. It's gonna be all good. We're gonna be up in there. So yeah, catch y'all.
Peace.